Hello everyone, my name is Kristen Avalos with KristenAvalos.com, creator of the Your Life, Your Way transformational coaching system and private Facebook group. And one of the topics that I am passionate about exploring is how we can use tapping to clear the negative energy or the imbalanced energy within our chakras. And so I have done videos on the first chakra, the third chakra, and today I want to talk about the fifth chakra, which is how we communicate and how we express ourselves out in the world. And my inspiration for this topic today, for this video, was the CD audiobook that I'm listening to right now. It's called Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind. And it's about 13 tapes, and I am really fascinated by this. My background is sociology, so I'm really interested in how we as humans really developed into the society and the culture that we have. And that's really what this book really gets started with. And so they were talking about, the author was talking about how communication was really how Homo sapiens, the sapien species, was able to distinguish itself from other Homo species of that time through our ability to communicate. And one of the ways that this was done was that we learned to gossip, and we created tribes of people, and our ability to speak about whether someone had something to trade or if it was safe to work with them was really kind of how we were able to distinguish ourselves from the other species out there. And so this ability to communicate really did have a big impact on our survival and on our tribe. And so if you have watched any of my first chakra videos or know a little bit about the chakras, the first chakra is really about our survival instinct. This is the most rooted part of ourselves that keeps us stuck in survival fears, whether that be about money, about fears of standing out, which is what happens in our third chakra, our fear of being seen. And I'll do another video with the fourth chakra, but our fifth chakra is really how we express ourselves in the world, but it really is dependent on the way that we were taught to believe about whether or not it's safe to be ourselves, whether or not it's safe to be seen as a unique person, whether or not it's safe to speak about ourselves in a way that maybe is over the top and really confident. And so just think about that for a minute. And think about some of the things that you say to yourself when it comes to standing out and being seen for who you really are. So think about if you're a person that would be comfortable going up on stage in front of people, actually selling yourself and saying how amazing you are and how awesome you are at what you do. And if you have any fears about this, any doubts that no one really cares about what you have to say isn't worthy, people might reject you, this is really that big aha moment there. Because a lot of my clients tell me they want to succeed in sales. Maybe it's multi-level marketing. Maybe it's through having a blog or a YouTube channel. Maybe it's through being seen as an artist or a musician. And so I just want you to be very clear how this energy of being afraid to speak up about who you really are and be proud of it and be okay with yourself that you're learning and making mistakes can be a huge difference against the energy that it takes to be seen in the world as a unique and authentic and vulnerable person. So that's what we're going to do some tapping on in this video. So if you haven't done tapping with me, we will be tapping on acupressure points on the body. If you need more details about where those points are, I can include a tapping diagram for you. But I will say a phrase, leave some space for you to then repeat that phrase as we're tapping through the points. And so I'm going to kind of start in with a little bit of the more negative statements, because we've just kind of had an aha moment on how it's these statements that we need to clear from our system. And with tapping, it is reducing the stress response as you're tapping through acupressure points. So you're releasing the impact that that thought has on your body and on the way that you show up and take action in the world. So we're gonna do one round, and I might then blend in some positive. So just jump into the points and repeat after me. Here I am. Just imagining saying how awesome I am is scary. People might have something different to say about that. They might question my abilities. And maybe I question my own abilities. Maybe I'm the one that worries about being good enough. Maybe I'm the one that's worried about really speaking my truth. No one ever taught me to say how awesome I am. And I don't even like to share that with other people. Because maybe I worry that it's not true. Maybe I worry that I can't really do it. And maybe I can just imagine people laughing at me, mocking me, questioning what I know and what I do. And I know that that fear is really holding me back. That fear makes it hard for me to sell myself. Because what if people think that I'm a fraud? What if people find that Achilles heel within me? And they just drop the curtain and show that I don't know what I'm talking about. Just thinking about that feels awful. I would be so ashamed. I would feel so guilty that I lied to people. And so I can see why I don't want to put myself out there more. Because I don't want to be criticized. And people might have some really harsh things to say. And that would be very hurtful. And people have judged me in the past. I know that I have judged myself in the past. And so now I worry that if I'm not perfect, no one will like what I do. And that has also kept me stuck and spinning many, many times. I see how this vow to hide my true self has been stopping me. I can see how being fearful about not being good enough has stopped me completely in my tracks. And I want to do something with this awareness. So I'm open to thinking and feeling differently for my highest good and for the highest good of everyone. Okay, take a deep breath in and breathe out. And I just want you to pay attention to if your energy has changed at all. Maybe you feel more grounded. Maybe you there were some phrases within that tapping round that felt really true to you. And so if anything maybe is feeling really heavy or really stuck out to you as bringing up some emotion within you, those are the types of tapping phrases that you really want to continue to tap on and explore. But so definitely rewind the tape, go back and do some more of that tapping, bring in some of your own phrases, some of the things that you say to yourself, or maybe ways that you've been criticized. And then I am going to do a positive round if you're really looking to boost your energy, if you're going to be going to a networking event or to a meeting and you need to be speaking about what you do and who you are as a person. So again, jumping into the points, you can just tap or at whichever points in whichever order you want and repeat after me. So here I am, and I honor the fact that I am a unique person. And the way that I was raised has sometimes helped me and sometimes hurt me. I know that sometimes I've been told that I shouldn't speak about who I truly am. But I'm choosing to show up with more confidence and more calm in my body. I allow myself to be grounded in the fact that I was put here on this earth for a reason. And the more that I allow myself to express this energy, the more that people will know who I am and what I'm about. And I know that if I'm going to be successful in this world, I have to show up with more of my unique brilliance. So I'm open to feeling good about who I am and what I value. I'm open to trying new things and knowing that it's okay to learn along the way. I know that I have a unique message. And I can see what this message is based on the visions that I have for myself and my future. So I'm allowing myself to be more open and expressing who I really am. I'm allowing myself to feel safe being out there in front of more and more people. I know that when I step up and speak out with my unique voice, that I make a difference. And I'm able to be more of me, spreading my light in this world in a way that only I can. I do this for my highest good and for the highest good of the planet. Okay, so take a deep breath in and breathe out. And so definitely let me know how this tapping resonated with you. Let me know if there were certain phrases that stood out, if your energy changed. And what I really want you to pay attention to as you go through your day is how you show up when you're out in front of people and how people react now to your energy. And you will see a difference, because this is exactly the work that is moving the needle in how your energy is radiating. That's what the chakras are all about. It's about allowing yourself to clear anything that's getting in the way from you expressing your most unique, authentic self. So thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in diving more deeply into this content, sign up for a free sample of my online course, Babes with Boundaries, Reclaim Your Health, Well-Being, and Passion. And I also have free breakthrough calls if you're interested in getting on the phone with me and getting my personalized recommendations for how you can best move forward in some of the tapping that you can do. I will include a link for you to be able to sign up for that. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys again very soon. Bye-bye.